I was wondering if it's possible for that our external affairs minister, Sri S. Jaishankar ji, could be the successor of Modi ji in 2029 elections because he's making a lot of noise in geopolitics. He knows how to represent the
And I know this is uploaded 2 years ago, but apparently he's going to be meeting up with Trump here soon.
nation at international platforms. The nation also seems to like him, and we don't see any other option other than Yogi ji as the successor to the PM Modi ji. All right, if you are a good diplomat, you're great at talking diplomatically and representing the nation in the international sphere, does it mean that you will be a good national level politician? Diplomacy is very different from politics. A diplomat can be selected or chosen based on a certain set of skills. Those That set of skills has nothing to do with being good at politics. You can
Yeah, but that doesn't necessarily mean you're going to be a bad politician, right? Because I'm looking at Donald Trump and maybe even people like RFK. There's been other people in the past who are not of politicians who became politicians and had a lot of sway because they wound up being good good at playing the political game.
be a brilliant diplomat, and it doesn't mean they're going to win elections in a national election. Politics is the game of power. It's a game of thrones, like they say. Power is a very mysterious, ephemeral substance. Very few people understand what constitutes power.
That's a very good way of describing it. It's an ethereal substance.
Diplomats understand power. They understand power at global geopolitical scales, and they know how to put forth. A good diplomat knows how to put forth his or her nation's agenda, and joust and vie diplomatically with other nations and their representatives, and engage with the stakeholders and powerful people in other nations at various levels. That's what diplomats do. It doesn't mean that a diplomat can come back to his nation or her nation, stand for election in a popular election, and win the support of the masses. Even if they can win an election and become an MP, does it mean that they will be able to play the political game and garner the support of the entire party? It's very difficult. Diplomacy is a whole different kettle of fish, and politics is a whole different thing. I do not see Dr. S. Jaishankar uh, even trying for this. I don't think that's what Dr. S. Jaishankar wants. His life's mission is in diplomacy. That's what his core strength is, and he's really good at that.
I would like if somebody's really good at something, I would like for them to stay in it.
I think he's right now,
He's an Indian diplomat for 40 years. He was an Indian ambassador in the USA, China, Russia, and other major countries.
as of 2022, the most impactful
Then do you really want that guy out of that position?
diplomat in the whole world. Why would he give that up for the game of politics? It doesn't make sense. Politics is a dirty game. There are allegations, counter allegations. There is slander. People try to paint you with various brushes.
Yeah.
It's a whole different kind of thing, and not everybody is built for that. Very few people have the thick skin required to succeed in
I
politics,
am
and
not.
obviously the political
I am not good at politics. I would be a very bad politician.
skills needed to you know play the balancing act and garner power. It's very, very different. I do not see Dr. Jaishankar even wanting to be an actual politician. He's currently an MP from the Rajya Sabha, right? The Rajya Sabha is a whole different thing. It's not the Lok Sabha, which is where the popular elected representatives of the nation go. The Rajya Sabha is a whole different thing. It's a kind of more of selection than election. If you have the right support from the right political party. So I do not see Dr. S. Jaishankar even attempting to be an active politician in the Lok Sabha. I think Dr. S. Jaishankar, his life's mission and his objective is to serve India geopolitically as India's top diplomat. However
Hey, what's up, demon? Long time no see. Merry Christmas, brother.
long
Technically, I got 30 minutes before we could say Christmas, but right now it's Christmas Eve.
the prime minister and the leadership of the nation would like that to be. And since he's doing a great job, uh, that's good for the nation. What I would also like, and I would hope that Dr. S. Jaishankar achieves during his tenure, is a significant reformation of the Indian Foreign Services, of the IFS, Indian Foreign Service. We need to augment the service. We currently have less than 2,000 total diplomats, which is ridiculous considering the
Ridiculous?
kind of engagement India should have with the world. We need to have at least 10,000, 15, 20,000 diplomats from a variety
Wow.
of fields, you know, diplomats who specialize in various sectors of the economy and science and all that. That would be a great thing. So we
That wouldn't be a bad thing.
would like to see that sort of thing happen. That would make India engage effectively and to its true potential with the rest of the world. So we need to see, I would like to see an augmentation of the IFS, and hopefully, I hope that Dr. Jaishankar can achieve something in that regard. Any kind of reform in any bureaucratic core is going to meet with a lot of resistance, because if you have 1,700 diplomats, and you say that we're going to bring in 10,000 more, those 1,700 diplomats, they will feel that their privileged position is now going to erode away. It's going to be threatened, so they may try to resist that. Any change is going to be resisted by the internal stakeholders, those who believe that they have certain privileges and they will lose the privilege. So it takes strong leadership to effect any change of this sort. I hope that Dr. S. Jaishankar, in tandem with Prime Minister Modi, will be able to reform the IFS and make it the larger force that India as a nation needs to have and deserves to have. So that
Once more, I'm in the mindset that India is going to be a superpower in the next, like, top 3 superpower global in the next 5 to 10 years, and I don't know if that's going to happen if you get a shakeout with Modi and all the people that are in the supporting roles. If they start playing at each other and playing the political game, I think India right now is in a good position that over the next 5 to 10 years, it'll make incremental changes that make a lasting impact, not just in India but around the globe. We have to upgrade many things because we're becoming a superpower now. Totally, totally agree. But first, we need dollar. I think you need Bitcoin. I think you need Bitcoin. Oh my gosh, it's just India is overtaking China in a scary way. That may be a good one. We may watch that one tomorrow. We need L coin. No, trust me, you don't want L coin. I will not do a crypto coin and pump and dump you guys. And I wouldn't even give financial advice, but I would look at Bitcoin because I think of Bitcoin of like virtual real estate. Like if you think of like really prime real estate, like really good land in your area, it's super expensive. You can't really buy a land there. Well, virtually, imagine there's really good real estate. It's called Bitcoin, and you can buy little pieces of it until maybe you get one good plot of land. I think it's great. And it's just more like a way to hold your money and asset your money. Bitcoin is good for security, but we need dollars for trade. Absolutely, absolutely. But I think you guys are going to get dollars with Donald Trump because I think Donald Trump and Modi get along very well, and I think they're both for their people, not about the government in itself. News: Vietnam is buying our BrahMos missiles after the Philippines. There you guys freaking go. If you're picking up what I'm putting down, then please like the video, subscribe, and if you really like it, then share it with some of your friends. My goal here is to spread a positive message while sprinkling my 2 cents on big topics like American, Indian, and world geopolitics, and even small stuff like Twitch drama and online debacles. And if you want to see it live, come join me over on Twitch. Twitch.tv/ActuallyElrod. That's where I'm going to do all my reactions, and after the reactions, that's where we get down a game. And if you're like, hey, I have a video that I want this dude to sprinkle his 2 cents on, then come over on my Discord and let me know and join the community there. And while we're at it, I have to say thank you to everybody who has made that Discord just so poppin'. I never thought I'd have a Discord that's so flowing. It's really cool to see. Shout out to you, Bobby, Omni, Demon, all of you who have been in there who are just super active. Logie, you're the man. Logie is the one who's like modding and helping run the server, so thank you, Logie. Lastly, I challenge you. I have a challenge for you. Make somebody laugh today. We all know there's enough hate and vitriol in the world. If energy is contagious like the flu, then let's spread and get everyone contagious with our positive energy, right? Not negative energy, because there's so much of that. And if we could just be a small little change in someone's day, then you never know. Maybe that's the thing that starts shifting this world to a happier, healthier, just better place. And with all of that said and done, Thank you guys, and I'll see you on the next one.